All right, y'all. Happy Thursday. All right, we have 3 minutes of cardio. We got 20 seconds of that knee drive. That's that lunge position where you're going to push that knee out to the side, sink your hips down. You can work on rotation in here just to open some stuff up. After that, you got overhead tricep stretch. So get that elbow up above your head, grab it, pull it behind your head. After that, you're going to go into the hang, so put your hands shoulder width or maybe even slightly wider, hang from the rig. You could take your belt buckle and rotate it up, get a little bit more of lower ab work in there while you're also stretching lats. Then standing split stretch walks, widen your feet out, go down to the front, work your way around to the side, back and forth until you've done 10 total, 5 on each. And then you got 5 reps of super slow air squats. Get your feet nice and flat. Squat really slowly. That'll help your muscles start activating and turning on because we got wall balls today. This is kind of the last week of this. Next week, we are going to do a workout called Karen. Karen is Cameron's first workout. And it is 150 wall balls for time. So 3, 2, 1, go. You just knock out wall balls until you finish 150. We're going to do that next week, and that's what we've been doing is we've been using wall balls as a part of our conditioning for our endurance in the legs, also to kind of get us ready for Murph. Wall balls are a fantastic movement to get you in really good shape. I personally hate them, but they are effective. So today I'm going to give you options that I haven't given you in the past. We are still moving up 1 rep from last week, but I've changed the rounds to 40 seconds. They were 30 seconds all month. Last week we went up to 34, and now we're going to go to 40 seconds per round. But you don't have to follow that if you don't want to. What I mean is, we are doing 150 wall balls next week. You can either follow this and move up 1 rep from where you did last week and just work through all of them, all 20 rounds. Or you can test out your Angie plan. You know, like if you're doing comp, you're going to end up doing 160 wall balls today. If you're doing RX, you're going to end up doing 140 wall balls. So you're almost doing all of the reps from Angie. We've been doing this to condition us and get us ready to do those 150 wall balls. So today, if you want, you can ignore the clock and you can test your sets of what you would like to do when you do Angie. Like some people may want to do sets of 10. They may want to do sets of 20. But you do need to complete the reps. Meaning, if you don't follow the 20 reps and do the 20 rounds of 6 reps each time, that doesn't mean you get to do 30 wall balls today. Right? You still got to try and get your total number, which is 140 for the RX, 160 for the comp, and it's 120 for the burn. But what I'm getting at is, if you would like to test out your strategy for how you would like to attack your 150 wall balls, you can test that today, right? If you want to do bigger sets and work your way up, take longer breaks, or try a max set. I know in the past, we've had people knock out like a set of 50 when we do Angie, and then they take a breather and then start knocking out smaller sets. What's that? Karen, not Angie. Karen. The workout is called Karen, not Angie. Yeah. Angie's 100 reps of pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, and air squats. Karen is 150 wall balls. So anyway, as you can see, this is what our wall balls look like. It's what we've been working on all month. You do a full squat, come up, thrust your ball towards the target. Make sure you make contact every time. Make sure you squat every time. If you want to just continue to work on conditioning to get you ready for next week, just do what I wrote. That extra time in there should make it a little bit better. This whole thing, if you do the math, what we were doing with 30-second rounds for 20 rounds, that's 10 minutes, which means if you were knocking out 7.5 reps every 30 seconds, you're going to end up at 150 reps at 10 minutes, right? So you have the option today to attack 150 reps however you would like to, or you can just follow this format and continue to work on conditioning, and next week just do your best, right? So you can attack this kind of in a couple of different ways. I personally am just going to stick to the format because I know I'm not going to do giant sets when I get into doing Karen next week, because giant sets of wall balls does not work well for me. I burn out extremely fast. I run out of air really quick. My form breaks down. So I will probably, my plan for Karen is I'm going to do 5 reps, step back, take a quick breath, step back up, and go again. And I'm going to do that the whole time.
What's a good time for Karen?
The world record's 4 minutes. I think our good times are around 8, maybe 7 or 8. But the world record is 150 wall balls unbroken. And it's in the 4-minute range. All right, so then after that, today we're going to go into a 12-minute AMRAP. You're going to take a barbell. You're going to clean it up into the front rack position. Once you're here, you are going to push press. So that's a small dip of your legs and then press. So think about it like shoulder press, but you're just going to use a small bounce to press. You're just getting a little bit of help in there and press it all the way up. You've got 8 reps. After that, you're going to do 8 burpees over your bar. So your bar's on the ground. You go all the way down to your chest and thighs touch the ground. Come up. If you're doing RX or comp, you got to jump over the bar. If you're doing the burn, you can step. And then once you finish that, you're going to grab a bumper plate. The weights are all listed up there. And you're going to carry that out the back door and in the front, and you can carry it any way you want to. No rules on it. Put it on your shoulder, throw it over your head, put your fingers in the hole, grab farmer style, hold it at your chest, bear hug it. Your choice. You carry it however you want. It's an odd object carry. So out the back, in the front. Set it down when you get back to your barbell, and you've completed 1 round. We'll go for 12 minutes. Any questions? Sweet. Let's warm up. We got 4 minutes of cardio.